Hi, welcome back to U-Tips for You. I want to thank you all for all your interest in my abs video. I've gotten so much great feedback from it. So I wanted to share my ab routine with you. Since so many of you asked, I thought it might be a great idea just to do a video and show you what I do. I think you'll really enjoy it, and I think it'll help you really train those and motivate to train those abs, because that's where you get the tight core, that's where you get the strong back, the small waist, and the rest of you looks fit and ready to go. So let's get started, okay? I've got my mat here, and the first thing we're going to do is lie down on our mat. And what we want to do is fatigue those muscles as early as possible. Now, you don't need to do a half-an-hour routine to work your abs properly, because it's all in the technique. If you focus your technique on really watching your muscles properly, doing what they're supposed to be doing, you won't need to spend but 10 to 12 minutes on your abs when you work them. Now, I work my abs 3 times a week doing this exact routine that I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to be having other videos coming forward with other things that you can add on that I do intermittently, just to vary my workout and keep those muscles strong, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is sit like I'm sitting on my butt bones with my feet together and my knees up. And I want you to, and I'm not going to do the whole routine, I'm just going to show you what to do, tell you how many repetitions you should do of it, and then you can take it from there, and you can just remember the routine, and then when you go to your gym or you're at home, whenever you do it, you'll do it that way. Okay, ready? So I want you to lower yourself slowly. I want you to feel your muscles tightening. I want you to use your back muscles, and I want you to bring yourself all the way down, one vertebrae at a time, to the ground. And then I want you to bring yourself up again. Using the stomach muscles, I want you to pull yourself up. Focus on those stomach muscles. Having your feet together helps you grip the ground so that you can actually use that motion to pull yourself up. And then I want you to come down again. Slowly come down. Remember, it's not how many or how fast we do. It's how strong we do it, and it's how we focus on those stomach muscles. And you're going to feel your core working to do this, to lower you down. Okay? And up you come again. You hear that little funny sound my back is making on the mat. Sorry about that. And sometimes if you want to, you can come down like I'm coming down like this. And you can bring your arms over your head. That gives you a wonderful stretch in your upper body. And you can feel your stomach muscles just falling to the floor. Okay? And then you just come back up this way. That gives you a harder motion to come up. But remember to lower yourself down like this, and then come up again. And lower yourself down, and come up again. Okay? Now you may not get the hang of this right away, because it takes a lot of control to get yourself up, pulling your stomach muscles off the ground like this. But once you get good at it, you're going to feel how great it is for your stomach. Okay? I want you to do 25 of those, or work your way up to 25 of those. Do as many as you can to start. If it's 5, fine. If it's 10, fine. And work your way up to 25. Okay? That's the first part of our routine. The next thing we're going to do is we grab one of these plate weights that the guys use to do bench pressing. I'm sure you'll see them in the gym in the area where they have the free weights. And you grab, this is a 10-pound, and then we've got the 5-pound here. We're going to start with the 10-pound, at least this is what I start with. If you're new to this and you want to just start with the 5-pound and go down to a 2.5-pound, that's fine too, because you don't want to push yourself too much in the very beginning. You want to go slow. You can always work your way up, build your way up, and challenge yourself to get stronger. So I put the 10-pound weight behind my head. Okay? So I'm going to come down in my crunch position with my knees up. And in the small of your head, in the back by the little head bone. And you're going to hold the sides of the weight. You're going to keep your stomach flat and taut to the ground, pressing it into the ground. And you're going to do a regular crunch like you would normally, but you're going to bring your head up with the weight. Okay? So this is going to add a lot of resistance to your stomach muscle training. And you can feel that. Okay, and you keep your head looking straight at the ceiling at all times, because you want proper form. That's the key to this whole exercise with sit-ups, proper form. And you never give away the proper form to do anything else. Now you focus pressing those stomach muscles, lifting your head with the weight behind it, and you'll feel a really, really good, strong crunch. Okay, we start out this way because we fatigue our muscles to begin with. And when we do our regular crunches, we're really getting the benefit. Okay, you get the point? I'm going up and down. I want you to work your way to 50 of these. Do as many as you can until you're completely fatigued and you can't lift this weight anymore. When you start to lose form, and you feel like you're just lifting your neck only, and that the motion is not coming from your stomach anymore, I want you to stop. That's enough. Okay, so if it's 5, it's 5. If 10, it's 10. It's 20, whatever it is. I'd like you to work up to 50, though, on a routine basis. For 50 is that's the number you want to work towards. That's what I do. Okay, ready? Then we put that one aside. The 10-pounder goes aside. And now we grab the 5-pounder. And what this is good for is now that we've already gotten ourselves a little fatigued with the heavy weight, and we go down to this weight, as we work our way down, we get to no weights at all. And we find that this is easier, but as we get up in the numbers, it'll be harder. So we put it behind our head, same way, little hole in the middle, it's kind of at the little bump in the back of your head. And again, lift your head up, all coming from your abs. The lifting motion's all coming from your stomach. Good form, shoulders come off the ground, keep it slow and deliberate. And I want to see you just, doing this. And don't touch the ground right away. You go only up as far as you can where the muscle is contracted tight. Then I want you to bring it down, not all the way to the ground. And then up again, okay? Up and down with the 5-pound weight. And I want you to do up to 50 of those. 50 should be what you work towards, 50. But again, I want you to do as many as you can till your arms are tired, your neck's tired, something gets tired, your stomach's tired, whatever it is, and then you say, okay, that's enough. Body's had enough. You put the weight down. Okay, that's what we do first with the weights. Now the stomach's already had a nice workout. The muscles feel tight. They feel like they've had a little workout. They're fatigued. Okay, now we go to our regular crunch routine. And we're going to start out by working the obliques, okay, which are the side muscles along your stomach area, which pulls in to give you the small waist. You put one arm out, one arm behind your head. You put your knee, opposite arm, and we're going to lift. And I want you to do 30 of these, or work yourself up to 30, okay, like this. Now, when you do these, I want you to remember to keep your head looking straight up. The motion is coming. Almost think about bringing your shoulder to your knee, not your elbow. Because if you bring your elbow, you're going like this. No, that's not right. I want you to bring your shoulder, okay? Shoulder to the knee. Again, 30 of those. Then you switch, and you do this side. And I want you to do 30, up to 30. Do what you can do. This is all for your oblique, okay? Now, after we've done that, we get into our regular quick crunch position. We're going to do regular crunches now. Okay? Here we go. We do our regular crunches. Again, maintain that strong middle. Press it into the ground. Look straight up in the air. Do not press your neck. The movement comes from the abdominal muscles. Don't go all the way to the ground with your head. Alrighty? I want you to do 100. 100 of these. Now, once we've done that, for now, we're going to end it. I've got more to add. Tune into my other videos, but we're going to give you a nice stretch. So I want you to roll over, lie on your tummy. I want you to stretch out like this. And then I want you to bring your arms up into like a cobra stretch and just look way up in the air. And really feel those stomach muscles stretching back and keep bringing yourself in like this, okay? So that you're off the ground, you're getting a really far stretch all through your stomach muscles. Alrighty? Okay. Well, thanks for joining us for this stomach workout. And I hope you're going to get real flat abs too. Alright? Try it. Let me know how you like it. Comments and subscribe, please. We've got more to come, more ab work. Thanks again. See ya. Bye-bye.